Today I am at Malmö Game Week that is located in, well, Malmö. This is a place for gamers to be and enjoy, and you can play board games, you can play online games, or you can play retro games in here. I am going to take you through this event. I'm going to show you what there's in here, who is in here, and why you should be here, well, next year, because when you see this video, the event will be over. So behind me, what you see is the big main area. This is like the tournament area. This is where they're gonna sit down and play Pokemon, play Magic. It's always Pokemon and Magic, more or less, but there's also a few other games in here actually, and there will be trophies, there will be prizes for the ones that win. I know that some of these tournaments are streamed online. I don't really know where, but they are. But let's go down there and let's take a look at the area. So here behind me we have some of the tables where you can sit down and play. We got Netrunners, we got Magic, we got this one here, the Yuhing Hong. Hey, man, I am so bad at pronouncing these names that I'm not even gonna try. But you can play them, and of course we got the Pokemon. And I love this because here you can just sit down and you can just learn how to play the game. Hi! And you can see how to play the game. You can learn the card games, and I think this is so important for the future kids out there to actually be able to sit down in this environment and just enjoy a good gaming, you know, and get into it. What else do they have here? So this here is where they sit down and do the tournaments. They send it, like I said, they stream it on a little camera up here. There's a little camera there, you can't really see that, but you just have to trust me, that's it. So this here was the big gaming area, but I know that there is another board gaming area somewhere in this building, and I'm gonna find it. If you are a hardcore board gamer, well, maybe you want to shut your eyes now, because here we have the more onlining, the digital era. We have computer games back here. We got some more retro games over here. Last year, this event was actually in the big Malmo arena. I think that this year at Baltiska Hallen almost feels better. It's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit more comfortable. I mean, here they can sit down, it's easy, it's relaxed, and just play a good game. Wow, a super realistic fish game. Now we're entering the marketplace, so to say. This is where you can buy t-shirts, you can buy board games, you can buy coins for your board games, and even some digital retro games. Board games! The board gaming area. This is where you can take a board game, sit down and start to play it. Behind me here we have Asmodee. We got a Yuan here that sits down here and plays somewhere. If you have seen my vlogs before, you have seen Yuan because he has been a part of it. Here they are Asmodee, they have games, you can play that. Behind me right here we got Brad's Brädspelscafé. That's a local board gaming cafe here in Malmö. They opened for, I think it's about a year ago, maybe 2 years now, I'm not that sure. But they're here as well showing their things. And behind me here I have one game that I think you recognize. We got Beast, and the designers from Beast are actually here sitting down and showing how their game works, which is just awesome. Besides that, we got some more board games. Let's take a look at them. So in this corner here we have Malmö Brädspelsförening, and this is where they actually have board games that they just borrow out for you, so you can just take a little board game, sit down and have a good time with your friends and family. I don't think they teach you how to play the board game, so if you don't have that much amount of time, maybe you should take something you already know. But you can just take a game, sit down here, and then have a good time. I mean, they have quite a lot of different games that you can choose from, actually. Behind me here we have the Nerd Market. And yes, that's what it's called, because this is a market for, well, nerds. You can buy anything here. I mean, you can even buy a little Pokemon in a little ball. You can buy clothes, you can buy, well, all kinds of different things that you probably will never use again, but it's cool to have on a little shelf, right? And this is, I think this is different stores from Malmö, and I also think it's like private persons that just, I mean, we have a bunch of things that are homemade here that they sell at the table. So there are a bunch of things for people to just go nuts and buy here. Mystery boxes. People like them a lot and buy them often. But here you can actually see a little bit about what's in the box. So it's like, it's a little mystery. You know there's something from Zelda, but you don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie. It smells a little bit of sweat in here. And it's probably me. On this event, I also do a lot of live filming. I have my little phone here and a little stick, and I walk around and I'm filming everything that's going on. Now, it's hard for me to film me, filming me, so you will just have to trust me on that one. And if you ever see me out on an event in the future, filming or doing anything, well, come over and say hi. Maybe you can be a part. So behind me here we have arcade games, which is awesome. I like myself a good arcade game. And here we can actually get a ticket, go in, try out some arcade games and just have a good time. That was Malmö Game Week for you, my friends. We had the arcade games, we had the board games, we had the TV online games, we had the tournaments. There were a lot of things going on in there, and as you can see behind me, the queue is just getting longer and longer to get in. So this was quite a success, and I really did enjoy myself. But then again, I am a gamer. I love games. I love to just be surrounded by other gamers and people just gaming and having a good time. If you want to know more about Malmö Game Week, well, check out the links down in the description. And now, I really need to pee and eat.